Welcome to episode 7 of Fusion Super Review. I'm your host Timmay, and we have my co-host again, Vinard. So Vinard, we about to reach rare territory. We have Lion King coming up pretty soon. Tickets are now on sale at fusionsuplex.com/showtimes, July 18th. IMAX, biggest movie you can see in the biggest screen. Did you know that the first movie I've ever watched was Lion King?
I did not know that.
My first memory of sitting down in the movie theater was actually watching Lion King.
For me, I know that movie came out way before my time. I'm born in '98.
Yeah, I think it came out like June 1994.
Yeah, and I just know that from the time I was born, it's just something that just always exists.
It was a staple.
It was already there, established. And it's one of the movies that if you're not a fan of Disney, it's something that you just have to watch. It's a timeless classic. Everybody knows it. Everybody knows the saying Hakuna Matata, just stuff like that.
What part of the movie was it's the second point for that you always remember? To me, it's always when the stampede when the swallow fell.
For me, the one that I'll never forget is when Simba's on the Pride Rock and the monkey's holding him and just doing it there. That's a staple for me growing up.
So as you know, the remake is coming out. It's gonna be basically the same movie, but with the actual animals and the CGI, and we'll have some type of. They'll probably update the songs, stuff like that. I can't wait to hear the songs again. I can't wait to hear Hakuna Matata mastered and listen to it. And you have some stars. You have Beyonce playing Nala, Donald Glover playing Simba. You still have Earl James Jones, who was the original voice for Mufasa. He's back again. So this shows you 25 years he's playing the same role again. And me as a movie buff, I know that he also did Darth Vader's voice. So he's a legendary voice.
Another thing that makes the movie really great is the fact that you already know the plot. It has the ability to insert stars like Beyonce who play in Nala. So like it really just makes it, really interesting to watch and people who could just step into those roles.
And the fact that Simba and Nala being played by music artists, it makes you get they get to do the song over again, which was a classic song that you'll always know. It's an old movie, so it's not really a spoiler. And like I told you off camera, I might cry when Mufasa die in IMAX, just because you watch it on 81st screen and seeing him fall into the stampede.
For me personally, I'm not gonna cry because I already know the plot and I'm not an emotional person. But I won't make fun of you if I see you do it. And
So speaking about spoilers, this is where we're gonna talk about Spider-Man Far From Home. You might have heard the explosions in the background. That's because Spider-Man Far From Home is now playing. It's the end to the Infinity Saga. It started with Iron Man's ending with Spider-Man. And like I said, this is spoiler. So if you haven't watched the movie, press pause and come back. So we watched it yesterday, and me and Vinard, we just looked at each other like, boy.
But for me, that is definitely, if not the best, probably the second best Spider-Man movie I've ever watched from start all the way to finish.
And even to me, I thought Homecoming was the best. So I might agree with you. I think you've just seen the two best Spider-Man movies with Tom Holland.
And if you watched the last Super Review, you'll remember I said that Tobey Maguire was my favorite Spider-Man. But definitely after that one, I have to look at Tom Holland in a different light because he might be coming for that title.
So I grew up on Spider-Man comics and Spider-Man TV show, and one thing we always know about Mysterio, his magic was always fake. He was an illusionist. He used to, but to me, I watched the trailers. It's like there's no way he could fake magic with these big set pieces. And again, spoiler if you're still here with us. He used drones, and if you go back to Captain America Civil War, you realize that Tony Stark had a tech called BARF, which was augmented reality, and apparently in the background, Mysterio or Quentin Beck made BARF and made the holographic. So all these big explosions and stuff was just basically drones and augmented reality. To me, that was a crazy plot twist.
They also did a great job of playing off of the Endgame plot because you know that Spider-Man and Iron Man had that you could almost say father-son relationship. So the fact that everybody's thinking, hey, what happens to Iron Man's tech now? And if you watch the movie, you'll see the fact that he basically passes on all control to him. So they did a great job of tying it in, the technology to what you said to also the comics, which was a great job.
And you said Endgame, so it was weird to me. Peter's friends, himself, and his aunt were gone for 5 years. What would happen if, say for instance, Vinard disappeared and come back, and if I disappeared, Vinard grew 5 years and he came back, so me and Vinard be almost the same age. So they did that where someone's little brother was now older than him, and it's called the blip. So I liked how they was able to tie in Endgame and made it. You really can't make it normal at the end of the day. People disappeared for 5 years, but they made it normal. They made the blip normal, and spoiler again, Spider-Man ended with his identity being known to the world. So the Infinity Saga started with Iron Man saying I am Iron Man, and it ended with someone saying Spider-Man is Peter Parker. So just the reality, showing that he is the next leader of the Avengers. He's the next Tony Stark. It's amazing.
The thing that really sold me about the movie is that you watch Endgame because the whole Avengers series started from, I believe, 2012.
2008. The Avengers movie came out 2012, but the whole thing started 2008.
And it's 2019 and we still have like an invested interest in the show. And for me personally, I didn't really think much of this movie because I saw Endgame.
And Endgame was just so big of a set piece, like whatever comes afterwards is meh.
So I was really interested to see what are they going to do next. And because of the way it ended, and especially with the 2 bonus clips that Marvel is iconic for, I can't wait to see what they do in 2020 or 2021 whenever the official release date is.
And the last credit scene, we saw that Fury and Maria Hill were actually, spoiler, Talos from Captain Marvel. So the Skrulls, the real Fury's in space with other Skrulls. So, and they had been saying some hints that the next phase will be in space. But it doesn't get real unless Fury is now in space. And like you said, look for 2020. Next year they're bringing out the Black Widow movie, and the Eternals, which I'm a comic book buff, and the Eternals is a very scarce material. So we'll see. And next week we'll be talking about Annabelle Comes Home, and then Lion King. So I'm Timmay, this is Vinard, this has been Fusion Super Review.